What's up guys, John here and welcome back to John Moon Studios. Today we're going to talk about the fundamentals of songwriting. Let's get right to it. I have two examples recorded inside of Logic, which we'll take a listen to in a moment. What's important to understand is that anything you create has probably been used already, but what makes a big difference in music is the intention that you give it. Both examples are going to be kept inside of the pop genre in order to show you that two songs can be unique within the same style. For those of you watching this video and have no idea about what's going on here, I have the perfect chart for you. Now, it will require you to understand a bit of music theory, like how to build chords and understanding key signatures, but don't worry, I have explained these topics in previous videos. I will link them down below in the description. The chart I'm going to show you is for major keys. The easiest way to understand chords is to give them a number which depends on their position inside of the scale. We call those scale degrees, which are seen as Roman numerals. For example, the two songs you heard are in the key of C major, so C will be the 1, D would be 2, E would be 3, and it goes all the way up to 7, which would be B. Capital Roman numerals mean major chords. Lowercase Roman numerals mean minor chords. The 7 chord with the circle means diminished chord. And if you search up charts on the internet, you will sometimes see a plus sign, which means augmented chords. The way we read the chart is from left to right. We can either start on the 1 or on any of these chords as long as we keep the left to right motion. What this chart is really doing is telling you what chords will be the best possible choice of chords. So for example, if we start on the 1 chord, this arrow means that we can go anywhere from the 1 chord. So we're going to go to the 4 chord. We're going to go down the line here and we're going to go to the 5 chord. And then we're going to resolve back to the 1 chord. So it will sound like this. That's a very common chord progression. So let's take a look at another chord progression. We're going to make it a tad bit longer. So we're going to start on the 1 chord. We're going to go to the 4 chord. We're going to go to the 5 chord. But instead of resolving down to the 1, we are going to move through this line and go to the 6 chord. Then we're going to keep the left to right motion again. We're going to go to the 2 chord instead. We're going to go back to the 5 chord. And then we're going to go back down to the 1 chord. Now remember, we are in the key of C major, so this would be C major, F major, G major, A minor, D minor, G major, then back to C major. Let's take a listen. So you can hear the more chords that we add, the more color you give to your chord progressions. Now that we've seen how this chord chart works, let's go back to the chord progression I used in the beginning. I started on the minor 6 chord, A minor,
went to the 4 chord F major, to the 2 chord using this arrow D minor, followed this arrow to G major, but instead of resolving down to the 1, I went right back to the 6. Let's take a listen to it. A song without any chords can be quite hard to listen to, so it's essential for a song to have a very nice chord progression in order to support the melodies.
Keep in mind you don't need to strictly follow these rules, but it's a great starting point for your songs. Don't get discouraged. In the beginning it will be tough, but it's important to never give up because everyone has a unique story to tell, and who knows, yours might be the next hit. If you want a copy of this chart, I will leave the PDF file down in the description below. I will also include the chart for minor keys. If you have any confusions throughout this video, please drop your comments down below and I will try my best to help you understand. If you found this video helpful, hit the like button, subscribe, and don't forget to turn on notifications so you don't miss the next videos. Share with your musician friends. I will see you all soon.